Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw tips and tricks. This is a pretty cool design and it's really easy. And for once, I went ahead and cloned it pre-hand. And talk about the clone tool. You could change this quite a bit. I mean, look at the difference. Wow. You kind of see it in real time. And, you could change it quite a bit and get a really different effect. But this is really, and also you could change the color and have a completely different looking thing. This is really easy to draw. Take an ellipse, doesn't really matter what size, but I'm going to suggest 12 inches. Make a duplicate and make the next one 6. Now, normally I would, and I'm going to hit L to put them both to the left, but because I'm not going to use the lines, I'm going to Control G to group it, Control D to duplicate it, and I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees, and I must not have made a duplicate. Let's go back to 0, and Control D, Control D. You don't ever want to do that because there are now 4 lines of that outer circle. But we're not going to use the lines. I'm only going to use part of this, and I'm going to use my virtual segment delete key and cut that. I'm going to use my smart fill tool, and I'm going to nudge it out of the way. And now I can get rid of all this. And if we look, there's 4 objects, but there's probably actually more. I'm just going to delete them, and I'm going to put this one back. Now I'm going to get the interactive fill tool, and I'm going to do a little different this time. People ask me, why do you always use dark? Well, just the way the way it looks. Control D, alternate C, rotate it 90 degrees, Control D, Control D. That's why I use dark. You know what? So we're going to do this just to prove a point. I'm going to clone this guy, go to edit and clone. I'm going to move one of them out of the way, which is my clone curve. This is my control curve. So I'm going to put this one back to the center, Control D, alternate C, and rotate it 90 degrees. And this way, because you've cloned it, you can just go and change that. You'd actually want to change that to black. And look at that, just that quick. And do you really get to see, I mean, one, you get to see what it looks like going underneath the first one. Go back to the interactive fill tool and maybe put it up here. Maybe put this down here. And it completely changes the aspect. That looks pretty good. Now I'm going to try something else. I'm going to add a little white, like right there. Way too much, so we're going to put red on both sides of it. And it's going to make it look like a shiny piece of metal, but you can always change the direction and get where you want it to be. Anyway, I hope that gave you an idea or two, and thank you for watching.